Yo, have you heard of LinkedIn Learning? If you haven't, LinkedIn Learning is an American massive open online course provider. It provides video courses taught by industry experts in a variety of subjects. Now, why am I sharing this? I'm sharing this because Living Corporate is in partnership with LinkedIn Learning to provide diversity, equity, and inclusion courses. Listen, if you're trying to be a better ally, you want to understand better diversity, equity, inclusion strategies, or you just want to learn how to be a better leader, you got to check out the courses on LinkedIn Learning. So check it out. You can do it one of two ways. You can click the link in the show notes, or you go to LinkedIn Learning and you search Living Corporate. Again, link in the show notes, or go to LinkedIn Learning and search Living Corporate. I'll see you over there.
What's going on, Living Corporate? It's Tristan, and I want to thank you for tapping back in with me as I provide some tips and advice for professionals. Today, we're going to discuss a few tips to help you land a job in another city. A standard job search in your city is hard enough, but when you're looking for a job in another city, there's an added layer of difficulty. Most recruiters run proximity-based searches when filling roles, as many prefer to hire local candidates over candidates in another city. But that doesn't mean you can't overcome this disadvantage and land the position you want. First, state on your resume that you're relocating or interested in relocating to the city. When people seek to relocate, they often remove their current location or address from their resumes thinking that it can help them. However, typically your address is part of your application and the employer will get it anyway. Instead, I suggest you make a note that you are interested in relocating or already planning to relocate to the city. You can do this next to your address or in your summary. Just don't wait until the interview to explain it, because many recruiters reject out-of-state candidates who don't indicate they are willing to relocate. Next, leverage your current network of friends, previous classmates, and colleagues to connect with people in the area you're planning to relocate to. Making connections in that city with anyone in your area of interest is important because they can provide advice on good companies to work for, companies that are hiring, and places to move. They may even introduce you to others in your area of interest and get you one step closer to landing the job you want. Lastly, reach out to people who work at companies you'd like to work for directly and set up a time for in-person meetings after establishing a relationship. While you won't get the same response rate as when you get a warm introduction, you can greatly benefit from those who respond. Then you should make an effort to visit the city. This helps companies take you seriously. While it can be expensive to visit a new city for a couple of days, consider it an investment in your future. On the flip side, since there's a time constraint, people are more likely to commit to meeting up with you. While it takes quite a bit of networking and relationship building, it's definitely worth it to get the job you want. This tip is brought to you by Tristan of Layfield Resume Consulting. Check us out on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at Layfield Resume, or connect with me, Tristan Layfield, on LinkedIn.